Hi, welcome to the Oak Trader Report. This was completed on the 8th of the 9th, 2003, and today it's the 9th of the 9th, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon in Hong Kong, about 2:30 in the morning East Coast time. And these stocks are just covering the medical sector, and there were some interesting opportunities I saw whilst I was taking a look at that particular sector. This stock here is NSPR. It's quite a new stock, only recently released. It's got the kind of action I like. It comes out heavy public participation, then a large downtrend. It hasn't had enough time going sideways, but it seems to be establishing a bottom here at 2, and it's definitely going onto the watch list from here. And it seems to be curving and looking like it's forming a decent base here. But again, it's not really a long enough time, but it's definitely on the watch list, looking to go long at some point in the future. Ticker symbol STXS. As you can see here, this is a chart here, a daily, and you can see the type of action that I like to see on the daily. There's only 50-cent gaps on this chart. If you follow my mouse, this I consider a great gradual downtrend here. When it's broken, you shouldn't see rises up like this and spikes. This one jumped from $2 to $10 and came back down and looks like it's consolidating again. We'll see it on a longer term chart here, and you can see from the monthly, if you look at where my mouse is now and it's curving around, this looks to still be a good opportunity. So I'd wait for it to consolidate a little bit more. It's definitely on the trading list to go long, and I believe in the next couple of years we'll see this much higher than 10. But at the moment, perhaps it's worth just waiting a little bit for it to establish some firmer consolidation action. Ticker symbol RTIX. This is a monthly chart here. If you look where my mouse is and I draw a line, the long-term downtrend has been broken with this action here. We've had a double bottom here at 2 roughly, and again it's supported and gone up. But I wouldn't be surprised maybe if this dropped down again to 2 to make it a triple bottom. Sometimes these bases take quite long to play out, and that's where patience comes in as well. But this looks to be a semi-decent base here. I wouldn't say it's the best one I've seen, but we are seeing some curving around action, and it could approach the $2.50 level again, but I would suspect in the next year or two that it would be much higher than say $6 or $7. Ticker symbol HNSN. Great looking chart here on the weekly, dollar gaps on the chart, and if you look where my mouse is, it's got a great curve in action, and it looks to be a perfect place right here to go long. And if you look as well at this downtrend, if you draw a line here, it's kind of broken with this, and this downtrend here where my mouse is has been broken by this action as well. And it looks to have made a triple bottom, well, quadruple maybe, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it's showing very good signs. Looking for a potential move, I would say, to around the $4 or $5 level within at least a year and a half to a couple of years. It could happen a lot quicker than that, or it could muck around in the lower level for a bit longer. But I would suspect that money invested in HNSN over the next 2 or 3 years would be quite safe, and eventually the market should drive up to past the $6 to $7 level and begin a bull market of quite large proportions. Ticker symbol ELOS. Again here a monthly chart. Where my mouse is, you draw a downtrend, broken here, signals the beginning of the base, much stronger support coming into the market. If you look where my mouse is as well, the downtrend broken here, and this little downtrend where my mouse is, pretty much broken here. So I've been going long this market. It may be a little bit too early. We've got a triple bottom here at around the $7 level, and I think that this market is definitely going much higher than 15. I would look for this market to be up around the $17 to $20 level in the next couple of years. Ticker symbol ATOS, great looking shorter term monthly chart here, downtrend broken, still not a tremendous amount of action accumulation going sideways, but because this is quite a new stock, I believe, this action to me is looking pretty good, and you can see a nice curve action here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this started its upward trend in the next few months, and we saw this in a couple of years time at least at around the $8 to $10 level, maybe much higher. But again, I wouldn't go all in, simply for the fact is that the base area hasn't been that long, but they might have achieved what they needed to in terms of switching from weak to strong hands. So I do suspect that this market is getting ready to move up higher in the next few months. Ticker symbol ANGO, again huge. If you look at my mouse, huge downtrend broken roughly here, and then with this downtrend broken here as well, and then you've got the bottom action here, one bottom at 10, then a multi-year gap, another one here and another one here, so a triple bottom at 10, and it looks to be holding. And also you've got the curve action as well. So I would suspect that this market, in a couple of years would be around the $18 to $20 level, perhaps much higher. But on terms of decent base action, it's not tremendous, but it does look okay, because this is a monthly chart and there's only $2 gaps on it, so the action is quite tight. But again, I don't like these spikes in prices here. But I do suspect that this market is moving up higher from here. Ticker symbol KOOL. This looks to be fantastic accumulation action here where my mouse is, with a slightly downward trajectory, breaking a downward trend there where my mouse is, with this consolidation area here. And also if you look at the long-term downtrend broken, that's a key signal. And then where my mouse is, you look at the curve action. And the curve action should bring this market, it could make a head and shoulders, this being the shoulder, this being the head where my mouse is, and it comes up for another shoulder around the $3 to $4 level and consolidates from here. And if it does do that and it breaks 4, I can easily see this stock going to 8 to 10 in the next couple of years, and it looks to be building solid accumulation action here. Ticker symbol BASI. Monthly chart here, great broken downtrends, signals the beginning of the sideways action, the base. We had a spike up here. Anyone that got on board, got excited from that particular spike, excuse me, has now become severely disappointed and has sold out. Professionals are picking up the stock at these low levels, and it looks to me like it's accumulating here. Again, it could flap around in the bottom area for quite a long time, but I would suspect if you look at this curve action that the market's beginning to curve upwards, and over the next couple of years we could easily see this stock surpass 4 and move up to around the $6, $7, $8 level, and perhaps begin a big bull market movement from there. Ticker symbol HRT. Again, a great looking monthly chart, big downtrend here from these spikes. If you draw a line down, this consolidation action here has broken that downtrend, and then if you look at it on a less steep basis, a more gradual basis, that this consolidation action again is the broken signal. And then you look here as well at these bottoms holding support, and this looks to be a market that's developing power for a big rise up, and we could see this move up to around the $10 level in the next couple of years quite easily. Ticker symbol CRY. Again, you've got good support action here at these lower levels, gradual downtrends where my mouse is here being broken. This consolidation action is the action outside of the downtrend, and it looks to be holding. And I would be looking for this market now to move up to around the $15 to $20 level over the next couple of years, and it does look to be shaping up very nicely. And you notice here the wider swings in the base where my mouse is, and then compare that to the swings here during these years. That's what we're looking for. less volatility, less swings in the market, a boring market, a market that makes people depressed and sell out. And this is where the professionals come in, support the market, and it begins a new upward movement, and it looks to have a nice curve action. We could easily see this surpass 15 to 20 in the next 2 or 3 years' time. Ticker symbol ARAY. Again, if you look where my mouse is, the curve in action that's coming around, a great curve in action. On a monthly chart, you've got the parameters at only $2, and you can see here at 4 we've got quadruple bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and as Gans said, the longer the gap, the stronger the move that's coming after. And you can see if we're excuse me, if you look where my mouse is here, you can see where it's broken the downtrend, and these couple of months are just above that, and it looks like it's consolidating for a big rise upwards. This ticker symbol is VRML. Great looking weekly chart. Broken downtrend signals the beginning of the base. Less steeper downtrend broken here. Beginning of another base. Great accumulation action here. And then you've got this very gradual downtrend that's broken with this move upwards here. So I would suspect that this market's in the beginning of the latter part of the curve action, and it's beginning its upward movement, and from here we should see the market move up to at least 6 to 8 in the next year, and it should develop the power to move higher than that. But one thing I would say is from here, 2012, we've only had really a year and a half of accumulation action, so we could see this market go up to 8 or 10, but it hasn't had, say, 3 years of accumulation action, so therefore the move that develops may not be as powerful as one if it had taken a longer amount of time. Here it is on the monthly, and you can see here the $20 parameters, so you have to be careful, but I would look back to 2008 and say that this was decent accumulation here where my mouse is. Had a very decent rise, and it looks to be beginning that cycle again. So even if we saw this market move up to the $20 level, I'd be extremely happy with that buy. Ticker symbol MLAB. Just wanted to show you this. This was another move here. Great accumulation action. Moved up, volatility, and then it began a base again. But you can see here from where my mouse is that when it breaks that longer term downtrend, it's the perfect signal to go long the market with gradual moves up, consolidations as it moves higher. And you can see when the market starts to go parabolic, that's the time to be looking to sell out. Don't be greedy and hold on to the position. And if you're still in this market from buying in at these low levels 10 years back, I would consider selling out. It's showing signals of exhaustion, and I would suspect that the volatility will continue in this area. It may well go higher from here, but from here it's a gamble for me, and I'd be selling out and maybe even looking to take short positions once I'd seen more distribution between the $55 and $65 level. Ticker symbol ERB. Big downtrend broken again, signaling the beginning of the base. Great base action showing nice support here, and it looks to be coming out of that base here with a kind of flat top triangle. If you look where my mouse is, if you draw a flat top along there and then a line going down there, once it breaks out it usually has a very powerful rise upwards, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this market at around the $3 level in the next couple of years, and it shouldn't have any problems reaching that mark, and then from there it could develop into a very big move. Ticker symbol PACB. This is quite a new stock again. If you draw a line here, the downtrend broken here as well. I mean, it looks to be curving around and coming out of its base, and the base hasn't been a tremendous amount of time, but because this is a new stock, I like to see a stock where the public are involved in the beginning. They get depressed and start selling out at these lower levels, and the professionals pick up the market, and a new cycle, a new upward trend begins. And I could see this market easily going up to the $8 to $10 level, and it does look like it's beginning its upward move. Wouldn't be surprised to see it consolidate here for a little while and then break out of the $5 range, and we should see a nice upward move from there. Okay, I'll be uploading part 2 in the next couple of hours. Thanks for listening, and have yourself a very good day. Take care. Bye for